Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the second half of September. Hope everyone's doing well. This is a general reading. As always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below, as well as a list of all of the card decks and creators that you will see here today, Scorpio. So let's dive right into this. These are the 3 decks that we'll be using for your focus messages. The first is called Issues by Fire Witch Tarot. The second deck is Sacred Karmic Shadow Work Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. And the last one is the Divine Domestic Soul Connections Challenged Relationship Messages deck by Angelic Revelation 144. All right, Scorpio, so let's go. Let's see where this is going to go for you. This can be for cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in as well. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. What is our first message here? What is the issue when it comes to you and your connection? High expectations. Meticulous and picky as fuck. That is what that says. Okay, so this might be what you're dealing with. We'll have to, of course, add to this to see why that's coming through in that way. So somebody's very picky, has a lot of high expectations here. All right, so, and I mean, that doesn't have to necessarily be an issue or a problem, but if you guys are clashing in the way you see things, then that will create an issue. All right, let's see. What are the shadows when it comes to the two of you? Lazy. So someone is meticulous and picky as fuck, and the other one is lazy. All right, let's see what else. Someone is lazy, unable to perhaps put forward enough effort in the relationship, or just lazy overall. All right, let's see. Let's grab one from the Divine Domestics deck here. Don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. I knew all along that you had the potential to run again. But the intensity of our connection and my curiosity about it is what kept me interested in you. My boundaries are stronger now, and your old mind games will no longer be tolerated. Wow. So this is pretty much an ultimatum, perhaps from you, Scorpio. Don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. And maybe your person, Scorpio, they were picky and very meticulous in the type of relationships that they've gotten themselves into. And then once you guys were in it, then there's this lazy vibe that overtook them, you know, to where they weren't putting in any effort in order to make the relationship work. So that's you, I feel, coming through, letting them know. It's like, don't be coming back to me if you haven't leveled up, being the type of person that I am deserving of, okay? So let's see what else needs to come through here. All right. Let's grab some additional insight from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. For this bonus reading, what else do we need to know here? What's going on in this connection? Farewells. So you guys have clearly parted ways, goodbyes, finality, closure. And you pretty much saying, Scorpio, don't come back unless you are coming towards me correct. So you might have even said goodbye to this person because they were being lazy in the relationship. Scorpio, they weren't doing enough, basically. We have concealing coming through as well. Secrets, mysteries, hiding. This could have also contributed to why you guys ended up breaking up, because they were hiding things from you. There were secrets that they were keeping from you. Can that be due to third-party situations and infidelity? Sure, but it doesn't just have to be about that. Let's just say they weren't fully disclosing what was going on with them to you. We have beginnings. That's coming up right after that. New direction, fresh start, and chance. What I'm getting from this, Scorpio, especially for you, is that you detached from this person, you said goodbye because they were keeping things from you, and you've started over, decided to go in a different direction in your life. Look at this next message. There's our third party. Influences, dark attachments, third parties. So as I mentioned, for some of you guys, your person was keeping secrets from you due to a third party. Now, as I've mentioned, third parties don't always have to be people. It could be situations. It could be other challenges that created a wedge between the two of you. But for the majority, it is infidelity and cheating, lies and secrets. Next message, vows. Look at that. Commitment, promises, fidelity next to the influences of a third party. We're talking about lack of commitment here, broken vows, broken promises. Wow. And loss. Grief, sorrow, and pain. I'm not surprised to be seeing this, Scorpio. It hurt you. Definitely broke your heart when all of this fell apart between you and your person, even if it was you that said goodbye and closed the door on this chapter of your life. It still hurt you. It still broke your heart. It definitely still broke your heart. What makes it so sad is that you guys had some pretty intense chemistry between the two of you when things were good. And it even says it here. The intensity of our connection. It's right there. You felt this intensity. They felt this intensity. They know the spark, the passion, the desire that they still have for you. But they allowed these influences of third parties and dark attachments to ruin the dynamic of the relationship. Wow. All right, so let's add to this, Scorpio. Let's see what else needs to come through here. All right, this is the Pining Rose, Twin Flame Ascension, Volume 2 deck by Calico Moon. And as always, guys, any card decks with the reference to Twin Flames, if that's something that you don't identify with, if you prefer to refer to your connection as a soulmate bond, that's fine as well. We're mostly concentrating on the messages here. But if there are any twin flame cards that pop up, that's because some of you guys are coming through as twin flames. For Scorpio, please, angels and spirit guides. I was just saying it. Oh my gosh. So some of you guys did say goodbye to your twin flame. It had to happen. As long as there was a third party influence, you had to detach. Look at this. Love ignites. So what I'm feeling from this, Scorpio, since we do also have that reference to beginnings, second chances, a fresh start, possibly, depending on where you guys are at on your journey, there will be an opportunity for this love to come back, to be reignited. Perhaps for now, you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension rather than, of course, in the 3D world, since you're in separation. And going back to that dialogue message, don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. So your person here, Scorpio, could have been the runner in this equation, that they're used to running because they don't know otherwise. You know, they haven't experienced other relationships where they didn't run from it. And maybe they're not used to actually finding a love that's good for them. They tend to run. We also have resonance coming through here, followed by forgive. So I do feel here, Scorpio, that there is certainly this potential for you guys to get this back, for you guys to have a second chance at this, as long as you're coming from a place of forgiveness here for each other, and to be able to forgive what went wrong and to move beyond the challenges and the situation, the issues, whatever they are. That's what's going to help you guys fix this connection and to possibly recommit to the partnership. Part of the issue, Scorpio, is that they've perhaps blocked you or you've blocked them. I'm feeling my feminines, whether you're Scorpio feminine or you're watching for a feminine. The feminine, the divine feminine here has blocked the masculine. That's what's coming through here. We have this blocked energy. Part of that blocked energy too could be on social media, blocked telephone numbers, so you guys can't even communicate that way, if that resonates. Or just blocked energy, that you're closed off to this person for now. And then we have uplift. So for now, the relationship, clearly in separation, you guys might have really hit rock bottom here, but you can create some sort of ascension to lift this relationship back up, to get it back on its feet. It's possible. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add to this and clarify some of this stuff with some tarot. This is my brand new deck that I've been introducing lately. It's called the Tarot Teacher. It's now available not just in the gold edging, but a more economical version that doesn't have that gold edging. I created this deck for those of you who are interested in learning how to read tarot, because on the other side of each card we have upright and reversed meanings for each card. So if that's something you're interested in purchasing for yourself, that link is down below. All right, Scorpio, so let's continue. Let's take a look and see. Can this be reversed? Can this be fixed? Is forgiveness possible between the two of you? Right now, we've got the Five of Swords picking up off of air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini for some of you guys. So we already have this energy of farewell, goodbyes, closure. And the Five of Swords is all about walking away due to conflicts, due to competition with third parties. Feeling defeated. Just walking away. And this could also represent somebody who was sneaking around, which we already know from that concealing secrets, hiding vibe from that card. But look at this. We've got the Four of Wands, which represents that 11-11 card. 11-11, twin flame connection. 11-11, make a wish. Wish fulfillment here. This is tapped into happy families, a reunion that's possible. Very harmonious energy, cause for celebration. This could even be a future wedding for some of you guys with a reconnection with your person. It's all about teamwork. You know, this is another card talking about teamwork, being able to work together with your twin flame, Scorpio, to make this a successful reunion between the two of you. Right now, you guys are connecting in the fifth dimension. The goal is to get you guys out of that 5D and bring you into the 3D world to reconnect, to work on this partnership. Page of Swords coming through here. So pages typically deliver messages, okay, Scorpio? So what I'm feeling here, especially from the masculine, they're very curious as to where the feminine is at as a result of this separation. They're really wondering, where's the feminine? Has the feminine moved on to another situation, another relationship? The Page of Swords can be tapped into petty gossip sometimes, and when this third party came into the equation, maybe there was gossip going on surrounding the energy of this relationship. The Page of Swords too could indicate new communication between you and your person, but there's this need for patience as well. So I don't feel it's going to be happening anytime soon. I feel this is a journey that needs time. You guys have been through something really difficult here, so give it a little bit more time here. So this is delayed news as well from the Page of Swords. You're not going to receive this message right away. So just hang in there, wait for it. And then we have the energy of the Fool coming through here, Scorpio. So it is in the upright. Take that leap of faith towards that new beginning. And for some of you guys, that new beginning represents simply being single for a good minute and not wanting to be with this person, especially if there's still a third party involvement going on there. But the thing too with the Fool's energy, Scorpio, is that you might ultimately attract someone else. So if your person doesn't get their act together, don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. If they can't level up, you're not going to have any problem trying to find love again. This represents a very exciting lover with that Fool's energy, somebody who's very carefree, somebody who loves adventure. But be careful too, because the Fool can be somebody that isn't ready to commit as far as anything solid, So just be mindful of that. But you will absolutely have no issues trying to find love again during this time of separation. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming through. Earth energy for some of you guys, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is beautiful energy from the Ace of Pentacles, manifestation, abundance, prosperity, stability, security. It's all tapped into that vibe, okay? Certainly money matters, finances, career, that's looking up. That's looking really good. Manifestation too could be a new beginning for the two of you. And then we've got the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, it's all about looking ahead, rapid growth, expansion, forward planning. For some of you guys, this could represent a long distance relationship, okay? That's for some of you. The Three of Wands, truly, it's about seeing what the future has in store for you. And if that future includes your person, then they're going to have to basically create movement to fix this connection here. Opening up lines of communication. But perhaps for now, part of the delay is that they can't communicate because you have blocked them. So they have to wait and bide their time until you're ready to even be open to talking to them. Okay? So that's what's presenting itself here, Scorpio. So let's add to this with some additional messages and guidance from the Love Games deck. This is by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Scorpio, second half of September for this bonus reading. What else here? Hard to get. Some of my feminines, maybe you're playing hard to get right now. You're giving this masculine a hard time, but hey, do what you got to do, Coming alive. So this keeps popping up. So what I'm feeling, Scorpio, here, when it comes to this relationship, when you walked away, when you said goodbye and closed the door on this chapter of your life with this person, maybe it was just a relationship that was dead, dead in the water. It was done, a done deal, but maybe not so much, right? There's a chance to reignite the love here between the two of you and take it out of the fifth dimension and bring it back to life. That keeps popping up here. What else, please, for Scorpio? Planning next move. Okay, so I feel, especially my masculines in this equation, definitely trying to create a plan on what it is that they need to do to be able to reach out to the feminine. Look at this. We have a passport right there. So remember, I was talking about a long distance relationship for some of you guys. So what I'm feeling for some of my masculines is that they might surprise the feminine just suddenly showing up at the feminine's front door. It's like, I'm here. Let's fix this. Let's talk about it. So for some of you guys, we're talking international travel here. With the pandemic, I'm not even sure that that's possible right now, which is why there's this need to wait and have patience. Remember, I was mentioning social media. So I really feel here, either you did the blocking or you both did the blocking to where communication is not possible for now. Or if that's not the case, you guys are keeping tabs on one another on social media. They're dreaming about you. There's this dream state energy, Scorpio, when it comes to this relationship. Perhaps that's where you guys are connecting. We do have that fifth dimension to where it feels like you are in this dream state with one another, where things are actually going smoothly and well in the fifth dimension. In the 3D world, not so much. and just reiterating the message of forgiveness. Look at this. Forgive and forgiveness. In order for you guys to heal and move forward in this partnership, this is crucial. You can't skip through this step of forgiveness when it comes to the two of you. It's what's going to create movement and healing in this partnership. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what else is coming through for you in this reading. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and add to this with the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck. This is by Mystic Moon. So let's see what the messages are from this deck for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. What else do we need to know for this bonus reading? We have 533. A change in scenery may help to clear the mind. A short trip or vacation may be helpful. We have that passport. There's that reference to a long distance relationship. A change of scenery. So there's movement and travel that's happening here. Now look at this. We have 1111, which is the Four of Wands energy. Remember, that already came through. So we definitely have a reunion that's possible here, and already solidifying the twin flame connection that's coming through. And 1111, make a wish, Scorpio. It might just happen, might just come true. Awakenings and activations are at hand here. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. There will be particular signs that are grabbing your attention either now or in the future tied into this connection. So pay attention to that. 404. What is meant for you will never be held from you. Have faith that spirit is taking care of everything. Yes, you have to trust that what's meant for you, especially when it comes to this relationship, it's going to come back around if it's truly meant for you, Scorpio. Next message, 829. Pay attention to your dreams. Hidden information is waiting to be discovered. Okay, so there's something about that dream state that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so pay attention to whatever messages you are receiving in your dreams. Maybe have like a dream journal next to your bed, and you can just write it down when you wake up, whatever parts of it you remember. And then maybe you might ultimately start seeing a pattern here to help give you the guidance that you need when it comes to this connection. And then we have 555. Your angels are with you during this time of change and transition. So you're not going through this journey by yourself. Not by any means. Your angel guides, your spirit guides, the universe, friends, family, earth angels. You're protected. Last one, we have 222. So lots of numbers here. The necessary seeds have been planted on your journey. Remain patient as they begin to gestate. Okay, so there's another added reference there to waiting and having patience, because gestation takes time. And in order for something to gestate and grow until it's ready, you can't rush it. It takes time. All right, so reconciliation, coming back together, you got to have patience, but ultimately there's a possibility that it can still come back around for you and your person, Scorpio. So I wouldn't give up on it quite yet. All right, so let's add to this with my Sugar and Spice Oracle. This contains naughty and nice messages, so we'll see which ones you get, or a combination of both, Scorpio. All right, angels and spirit guides, please. There's this running joke, with my friends, my family, that when I created this deck, I was either really hungry, horny, or both. So we'll see what pops up for you, Scorpio. All right, bring us a message, please, for Scorpio. Spirulina. Make this the last day you stay in bed depressed, anxious, no energy to do anything. wishing he or she would call, text, or come over and apologize. Losing sleep over all those unkept promises, endless excuses. Let me be the one to love you inside and out. I'll bring you back to life. What I'm feeling for some of you, and I feel this for my feminines, is that if you've been really depressed with what's happened here between you and your masculine, just waiting for that call or text, some form of communication, an apology to come your way, and it hasn't been happening, that's because patience is definitely required. But what I'm also feeling here for some of you is you certainly have the prerogative to walk away from this, which you have. You've said goodbye to welcome in another opportunity at love. And I feel for some of you guys, there's someone that you've connected with that's coming through, letting you know, let me be the one to heal that heart of yours. Let me be the one to bring you back to life, because this person was not the one. Okay? But at the same time, you've got a twin flame connection with this person that you are in separation with. So you've got some choices here that's presenting itself. Okay? We also have cheesecake coming through. I know I may be a bit too much for your mouth to handle and maybe too rich for your blood, but I'm worth a taste. My kisses are sweet and full of passion. Stop pretending that you don't want more of me. Although I recognize that there's only so much of me you can take. Indulge, we can work it off. Okay, so very sexual in nature, of course, that's coming through here. So take that, of course, if it resonates, just the sexual chemistry between you and your person. For those of you, actually, who have moved on to another connection beyond this, because you have said goodbye to this person, you guys are not together, you're letting them know, don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. So I'm feeling for some of you guys, you may have moved on to this other connection where you're feeling this sexual chemistry and passion as well. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting around waiting for this person to get their act together, especially if they are involved with a third party. You're living your best life. I feel this really strongly for my feminines. And now here we come with this divine masculine energy. Okay, boysenberries. I'm not just one of the boys. I'm the one who loves you, would do anything for you, be there whenever you need me. I don't want to just blend in when it comes to winning your heart. I want to stand out. Choose me. You won't regret it. Okay? So again, I feel here, especially for my feminines, you have got some choices here. You might have your twin flame, yes, or even your soulmate if you're more comfortable with that term. But I'm also feeling there's somebody else that's coming in here who wants to capture your attention, who wants to be a part of your life, who wants to love you. So you've got some choices here, my feminines. I have a feeling here that you've got two people who are vying for your attention, and that's not a third party. That simply means that right now you have choices to make. There's your twin flame or soulmate who wants to come back. Okay, in time, they want to come back. Maybe they haven't reached out yet because more time is needed. But for some of you guys resonating with this, there's also somebody else that wants to come into your life or is already a part of your life, and you're really enjoying this intense connection with this person. They want to be the one that you choose to love you. So who is it, ultimately, my feminines, that you want to love you? Because just because someone is labeled as a twin flame, that doesn't mean that that's the person that you're meant to live your life with. If they're just in a dark place, if they're still learning lessons, there's no indication here that you need to put your life on hold waiting for them to get their act together, So pay attention to your gut, your intuition, and where it's ultimately taking you. Because you're not playing games here. You don't want to deal with an ex who was just playing games with your heart. You want to be able to move forward and find the love that you deserve. And yes, there is certainly a chance to reconnect with your twin flame, but we don't know when that's going to happen. And I would hate for you to put your life on hold, pushing a really good love away from you as well, So you have some choices here. That's just what I'm feeling when it comes to my feminines here. And lastly, we have frosting that's coming through. Okay, so this card reads, Oh, how the thought of you does things to me. The way you run your fingers through me excites me beyond words. The gentle heat from your warm tongue makes me melt. I love the feel of your smooth, creamy skin touching mine. You're my sweetest fantasy. You know, can that be your twin flame? Can that be your soulmate? Absolutely. But it could also be this new person who wants to come in or is already in your life, wanting to explore the dynamic of the relationship further. Sexually, yes, sexual chemistry is here, but also being able to be the one that you choose, possibly to love you for life. Okay, so it comes down to timing, truly, and having the patience to either wait for this twin flame or soulmate to get their act together, or you simply grabbing hold of the reins and just living your best life. All right, so that's what's coming through. So let's continue here. Let's grab some dialogue messages here. All right, this is the Thinking Man Oracle deck. This is this my volume 2? No, it's not. This is the volume 1 deck. No, I'm sorry, they're all mixed up. Hold on, let me get this situated. I have 3 cards here from the volume 1 deck. Sorry about that. This is actually volume 2. Okay, let's start again. The Thinking Man Oracle, volume 2. So let's grab messages on behalf of the Divine Masculine here and what this masculine wants to say to you. Now, since I feel for my feminines, you've got perhaps 2 people that are vying for your attention. These messages, we're going to be focusing on the person that you are in separation from. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio for this bonus reading, focusing on the Divine Masculine. Masculine, what do you want to say? What do you want to say to your feminine? You will always be my baby. They might have even called you baby. That could have been their nickname for you, or vice versa. You will always be in their heart, no matter what. Even if you guys did say goodbye, even if you are in separation. Let's stay together. Please say yes. So this masculine still wants to be very much a part of your life. My feminines, it might not be the right time, you know, for some of you, because patience is definitely required and needed here. And but this is what's coming forward. You will always be my baby. Let's stay together. Please say yes. This next message is very interesting, and I really feel some of you guys will be able to relate to this. It says, beware, I'm broken and I tend to hurt people. Okay, and you are, unfortunately, my feminines, on the receiving end of that pain and hurt, because this masculine, when you guys had met, was broken already. So you ended up meeting a broken person who was hurt, and therefore they ended up hurting you in return. Okay, next message, I need you to trust me. So trust issues, I feel, was a problem in the relationship before, and perhaps this masculine has done work on himself, letting you know, my feminines, it's like, I need you to trust me now because I'm trustworthy. And going back to the dialogue message, don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. Perhaps this is this masculine leveling up and finally coming to a place where you can trust them because they have worked on their issues. And then we have yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's stay together. Please say yes. They are really wanting to drive this point across to you, my feminines. They want you to say yes towards a reconciliation, towards starting again when it comes to this partnership. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some insight from the feminines here. This is my Women's Intuition Oracle. So let's grab some messages here, Scorpio, on behalf of the Divine Feminine energy here for the feminine. I apologize for that noise in the background, guys. That is my husband, or possibly my son, making celery juice. We drink it every day. So for those of you guys who are interested in drinking celery juice, it's got lots of health benefits to it. So we do this every day, and our juicer is ridiculously loud. So I can hear him. He's downstairs making celery juice. I just don't know which him is down there, husband or son. So sorry guys if it's a little loud. All right, feminines, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? I miss your fingers. Okay, so there's something about the masculine's hand or fingers that you miss. Certainly that could be very sexual in energy too, okay? Let's see what else. What else, please? We never had to take it any further than you kissing me deeply, passionately, lovingly. Making love was just an added treat. So there's something really about the sexual chemistry between you and your person, Scorpio. Very passionate, very fiery, very hot and magnetic. So certainly that part of the relationship was really good. What else, please, for the feminine? Angels and spirit guides. Only you can mend my broken heart. Okay? So what I'm also feeling for some of my feminines is that there could be someone else who's vying for your attention, who's trying to come into your life or is already a part of your life during this separation from your twin or soulmate. But there's just this one. There's this one person here that we're focusing on for this reading, and they're ultimately the only one that can fix this, that can mend your broken heart. Okay. Let's grab a couple more messages here. Yes, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but there is no other fish like me. You know, and since we've got third-party references here, I really feel this masculine really wanted to see if the grass was greener on the other side. Clearly, it's not, you know. And my feminines, you are coming through letting this masculine know in no uncertain terms. It's like, look, you can be out there exploring other connections, but there's no one else who can match up to me. Let's grab one more message for the feminine. And you don't have to resonate with every single message here. Take whatever part of it makes sense. All right, one more message for the feminine here. You and me, we're not perfect, but we're perfect together. Okay? So you might even consider this masculine, my feminines, to be your perfect match. The relationship isn't perfect. Clearly it is not. You guys have run into some major issues in this partnership, but there's something about the chemistry here between the two of you. Sexual chemistry for sure, but the love is here between the two of you. Okay, and I really feel for my masculines, there have been lessons that have been learned on this journey. Maybe again, going back to that lazy message, it's like they were lazy to create action or movement or to put in their full energy into the relationship before. But with this time apart, I feel they know what they've done, the error of their ways, whatever regrets they're dealing with, and they're ready to come towards you leveled up. I really feel that, okay? So let's add to this, guys, with some additional guidance from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. All right, so let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. What else do we need to know when it comes to this partnership? All right. You know, it's so interesting. Just yesterday I was doing readings and it was trash day. So I was dealing with a bunch of noise from the trash trucks outside. And now I've got a juicer that I am in competition with right now. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys, for the noise. All right, Scorpio. Okay, all of these want to come through. We have Ascension, Beauty, the Truth. These are face down. I'm not going to take these. That's way too many. So we'll take these guys right here. Beauty, the Truth, and Ascension. Okay, let's start with this one. I am invisible to you. I blend into the darkness of the night sky. No matter what I do to share my light with you, you choose to dim it by pushing me away, ignoring me. never giving me the time of day. You're too busy mingling with the so-called beautiful ones. If you only knew the beauty within me that you are failing to recognize, if only. And I really, again, feel this for my feminines, you know, when there was this third party element to the relationship and why you guys fell apart, it definitely made you feel invisible, like you didn't exist. And maybe that's why you detached and said goodbye and closed this chapter. You know, I don't feel it's over though. I feel this love story between you and your masculine, it's not over. It's just that it really hurt when you guys went into separation, and you're able to really relate to this, that this masculine didn't give you the time of day. And that reference to mingling with the so-called beautiful ones, perhaps you feel that the third party here could have been more attractive than you, or you were threatened by that somehow, you know. So it could be tapped into that as well. But you know, you are beautiful inside and out. And this masculine, I feel, as a result of the distance, has now realized this, now recognizes what he failed to recognize before. Okay? And we have the truth coming through. I may look as though I'm over you, that life has moved on and I'm over it, going about my day to day and being fine with how things ended between us. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is, I'm barely functioning. I need you. I miss you. I love you. I pray someday I can tell you face to face. And I really feel that that's possible here, Scorpio, whoever is resonating with that message. I feel perhaps you both are able to relate to that. And here we are with Ascension, okay? We've hit rock bottom, and I mentioned that earlier. We've hit rock bottom. We have nowhere to go but up. We've already been through the storm, the hard times, the gut-wrenching conversations. The reality of this is that we still love each other. Let's get back into our divine alignment. I'm ready to experience the highest level of unconditional love with you. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so when the time is right, you guys can have ascension in this partnership, Scorpio. And bottom of the deck is lost and found. Okay, you have always been my guiding light when I am worried, sad, overwhelmed, uncertain, scared, anxious, depressed, confused. You are always there to help me find my way through this maze called life. I'd be lost without you, and I'm forever grateful that my path led me to you. And it will, again, I really feel that here, Scorpio, that despite the fact that you guys are lost and apart, because it's necessary on this journey for the two of you, you will find each other again. You will find each other again. And I'm just guided to read this last one. I'm just guided to this next one for some of you. Okay, this is a card that's all about lies. All right, let me read this to you really quick. Some of you guys might be able to resonate with this. It says, I'm tough. I'm independent. I don't need anyone. I certainly don't need you, your love, your touch, your kiss. None of that ever meant anything to me. My life is sunshine and rainbows each and every day. Who the hell needs the kind of love that you and I shared anyway? Bullshit. Lies. Okay? So my masculine energy I pick up from this particular vibe, it's lies. You know, because nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is they're falling apart without you. So if they're trying to convince themselves that they don't need you, that's bull crap. Nothing could be further from the truth. All right, let's close this out, my Scorpios, with some healing messages here from your angels to wrap this all up. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio, for this bonus reading for the second half of September. Some final words. Here we go. Divine timing. Patience, patience, patience. Divine timing. This is the universe's time frame. You know, so just imagine the universe having a clock, and that's the time frame that we are invested in, not so much our understanding of time here. So there's definitely this need to wait and see how this all plays out. But ultimately, I do feel here, Scorpio, there's a really good chance still that this can be revived. come back to life. The need for forgiveness keeps popping up. Okay, that is no accident. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgive. Okay, that's the third time that you're being reminded that this is something that needs to happen in order for this relationship to move forward. There has to be forgiveness between the two of you. Your angels coming through with this support system, your angel guides, the universe has your back big time. Life moving forward, it's going to be okay. It's going to be serene. It's going to be calm and tranquil. Things might be a little bit crazy and chaotic for now because you guys are not together. But there is a chance that this can come full circle, Scorpio, and things will ultimately calm down and work itself out in this partnership. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys this time around. I do hope whatever part of it made sense for you, that it offered you some guidance you could use right now. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below. Thank you guys so very much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.